Okay, test. Alright, so today I'm just going to be going over some lore of Warhammer 40k. It's really cool. I love this universe. I actually have a video uploading right now. Uh, yeah, it is uploading as we speak. And it's just about me going over the stuff that I've done today, or the stuff that I'm going to be doing today.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to be
apparently I can't upload videos to YouTube that are longer than 15 minutes. So,
okay.
I need to pay attention to that.
Uh,
What I was doing on my laptop.
yeah. 7 months ago I made it. Howdy. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. I just completely forgot about that, I guess. Okay. So I've done this paint so far. I don't know why it's so laggy to me. It's really laggy to me. Okay. So I've done this paint. It's pretty cool. Oh, if I could get it focused. There we go. I am feel like I'm pretty well done with this model. I don't really paint the guns, like the big old weapons for some of my guys. I just kind of forget. Uh, these guys I need to go over with a Grax Earthshade to make them look just that much cooler. I might go over this guy with some black. I don't know. Uh, some dog keeps howling. It's very funny. Um, yeah. So I'm just gonna go over some of the lore that I know of, and it's just so cool. I love this universe. It's so hype. It's peak. It's just wonderful. It's just all so freaking cool. Um, yeah, that's about it. So, all right. First of all, my army is Death Guard. And in the Death Guard, there are. Maybe that will help if I close out of everything and just. Okay. So, my army is Death Guard. And in the Death Guard, or first of all, what Death Guard is. The Death Guard are a legion of these kind of. Oh, there's so much to go over. Uh, okay. I'm kind of lost. Where do I begin? Uh, hmm. I don't know. Let's go over the Horus Heresy. So there's this guy called the God Emperor of Mankind, or at least he is now. Before he was just known as the Emperor of Mankind, and he is this superhuman, like this practical demigod, just absolute power. He's what's called a psyker, which means in the 40k universe, a psyker is someone who can manipulate physics itself, just like reality itself. They can bend reality to their will. And at 12, he was able to stop his uncle's heart with just a single thought. And now currently, this is after Horus Heresy. He's so powerful in the psyker sense of 40k that he is the beacon of humanity itself. Like there's this thing called warp travel, which is warp is the immaterium. Like it's uh, it's the non-verse, the non-universe. It's pretty much it's parallel to our reality, but it's not physical. It's just mental. It exists within your head, but it doesn't at the same time. It's weird. I don't know if I'm explaining it the best. Hi, buddy. Hi, Jake. Oh, you're a good boy. Okay. Uh, anyway, so the Emperor of Mankind. He made. So there was this thing called the War in Heaven, which I'll get into that in a later video. Right now, I'm talking about the Emperor. He united humanity under one banner. Humanity was they had been cut off from each other. At first, they had been this great spacefaring species. They got cut off from each other because of some rift that opened up from something I'll get to in a later video. But imagine the universe being torn in half almost, which made the Eye of Terror. No, that's different. That's different. Okay, it's just the universe got like split. It's weird. So he united humanity, and it started what's called the Great Crusade. He wanted to lead humanity to pretty much just pure domination of everything else, and it's really, really cool. Like if you weren't a human being, you were going to die. It's that simple. That frickin' simple. But yeah, so the Great Crusade. He made these 21 sons. Was it 22, 21? Horus, Coleman, Roldorn. I believe it's 21. Yeah, I believe it's 21. These 21 sons called Primarchs. And the Primarch's job were to command his legion, Astartes. And the Astartes are these superhuman, like 7 feet tall, 700 pound. That's right, 100 pounds every foot of height. Yeah, baby, they're super big, big old strong humans. Genetically modified people that were made for war. They were his sword and his shield. And they start as regular humans, but then they get chosen via a selecting process different to each individual legion. And let's as an example, the Legion of the Salamanders, which they come from a planet called it's something volcanic. It's some volcano planet. That's about all you need to know. This is my dog Jake. He's so handsome. He's a handsome little boy. He's very old. What is it? You want to go outside? In a minute, I promise. Okay, so, it is pretty much just, yeah. Their selecting process is one of the parts that they have to do is put their hands in lava. Just lava. And if they can't, do that, you're not worthy to be an Astartes. Womp womp. Get better. But yeah, so the Emperor of Mankind, he made these 12 sons. 21. Hey, don't bark at him. Okay, I'll let you out. One quick second. Okay, so he made these 21 sons, and each son commands a legion. Cool, it got published. Sweet. Alright. And the thing about these sons is they are also practically demigods. They're not quite as strong as the Emperor, but they're pretty freaking strong. I think they mature in like 3 days. They go from babies to fully grown, like 10 to 14 foot tall demi-human, like demigods pretty much. Each one is unique in their own right. But what happens is they get split up. The mom partners with the forces of chaos, something I'll get to in another video. Probably the one after the War in Heaven. I don't know. I think I'll go in relevance of like the newest to history, at least to me, what I find important. It's just about that. This is just a rant. If you're watching this, I appreciate it. It's just a rant. I was gonna be painting. That's what I was supposed to be doing. Okay, yeah, paint. Um, nope. Back to the Emperor. Okay, so the war, the Horus Heresy, the Great Crusade. His favorite son Horus, which is he becomes the war master of the Great Crusade. He goes against the Emperor. He betrays the Emperor, his own father, because he wants power. And you know who has the most power besides the Emperor of mankind, which makes sense. So he betrays his father, and like in 20 days, the entire Imperium of Man goes to shit. There's war, fucking untold trillions die. It's bad. It's real bad. Um, but yeah, so effectively, Empire goes to shit. It's kind of better now. Not really. Not really. Not at all. Actually, it's still on the verge of death, which is, yeah, humanity's gonna die pretty soon. Uh, we're fighting. We're putting up a fight, but we're growing. We're getting more people, but we are dying. Uh, yeah, we actually in lore it says like the the 10,000 planets or whatever that the that humanity controls. Um, I've noticed that you kind of want to put some extra zeros behind things in the 40k universe, because if you don't, then it just doesn't really fit, like sign, like doesn't really make sense. Uh, because 10,000 planets is literally nothing in the Milky Way unit, in the Milky Way galaxy. It's like quite literally nothing. But okay, I'm gonna call this video here. Thank you for watching. If you did, I really appreciate it. Next video will be a lot more interesting. It'll be more paint. It'll be less rambly, and yeah, thanks for sticking around. I guess if you made it this far, I'd appreciate a comment. Like, you don't need to subscribe or like or anything. Just if you made it this far, could you comment, "I watched"? That's all. I'd appreciate it. But thank you. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.